here you are trying to grapple with the idea that you're gonna die, and like that's a tough. At our age now, I think we could tap into that possibly better. When you're, it's tough. It's a tough thing to ask of someone under 30. I guess is what I'm saying.
It's funny because I never had experience with that until I met my buddy Preston, who was a kid who went to the Ronald McDonald House and had many surgeries, but he had terminal cancer, and I got close with him and his family. I love you guys, by the way. I need to see
was your best bud.
Michelle, Chris, and we just lost him this last year. First of all, no one knows what it's like to lose a child, and especially a mother. I mean, I can't imagine. I could see the pain that she feels. I could see them just alone in her Instagrams. You could just feel that it's not even surface. It's like it's way deeper than that. And, of a child trying to understand. But I'll tell you what, he was like the bravest kid. He was brave like Ryan. I'm sure he had those times where he teared and he didn't want to die. But at the end, his last words were like, "You were the best mom anybody could ever have. And always know that. And you were the best. And I love you." And she has that recorded. You could hear him say it. It was so tragic and so so it's hard to even imagine, man. It's hard to imagine.
But also like really beautiful in that was the life that was his time to live. And for him to come to that place and acceptance is something we all should probably think about every day.
Yeah. Back at the hospital, Lana tells Clark her plan to stay in Smallville. He's bummed out that she will no longer be the girl next door. Their conversation gets interrupted as the Kents share the bad news about Ryan's surgery. It was unsuccessful, and he only had a few days left. And you see the great Martha Kent, and that just in that one moment just shows so much heartbreak. Ryan tells Clark that he wants to spend his final days with him, his friend. Clark uses the time to fulfill one of Ryan's wishes of having his own floating fortress
real
balloon.
Quick, one of the things that in the last episode, Annette sort of talked about is, one of her challenges is she had children while she was playing Martha Kent, and she was traveling to Vancouver and back and forth and playing a character who didn't really get a lot of influence, but she made the most of it. And I think that her having children definitely informed her performance with Ryan, and even that brief beat. Absolutely. And I can only say that now because since I've had children, the influence is like a thing.